a man ever fixed his mouth and told me to make him a sandwich, this is probably the one I'd make. It has turkey, lettuce, tomato, cheddar cheese, a little bit of mayo, and a little bit of mustard. It's probably the best sandwich you can make.
Hell yeah.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from the Modern King titled "She demanded that her husband accept her paternity fraud and she instantly regrets it." She honestly thought that he would just be cool with supporting a woman who's been lying to him for years. Now, today's video was suggested to me by Hadan the Mummy, so don't forget to subscribe to both of their channels, and let's jump right into it.
So me and our daughter, our 5-year-old daughter, got tested today. And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested anyway? What kind of test, first of all?
I went and got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from, and kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah. 5 years, I can't even go crazy right now because the kids are asleep. So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her for
We have 3 children, and the last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible.
Even when confronting his woman with the ultimate betrayal, he loves those kids so much that he's keeping his calm even when he wants to let her have it. You've got to give credit to that guy for keeping his cool here.
But guess what? Because the kids are asleep, I'm not going to turn violent. I'm not going to call you a bunch of names or cause a big scene. But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
Damn.
No, because I pay bills here too, and her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kids.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
yeah, okay, whatever.
You don't have your ID that says you live here. 1, 2, you see what I said?
Why would you do this?
It's kind of creepy how she's able to try and emotionally manipulate the man by claiming ownership over the kids as if they're some kind of a possession. She is clearly in the wrong and doesn't have a leg to stand on.
What do you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a... What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
No, that's your child.
You raised her for
No,
5 years.
that's your child. And yes, I do love her. I'm not denying that.
I mean, you're
But
not
I can't
love.
continue to raise a child that's not mine. I'm not
What
doing
type of
that.
love?
What kind of father would I be to my other 2 children to show them the kind of weak man who raises a kid that's not his?
What kind of man raises a child for 5 years and then try to kick her and her mother out?
No.
What kind of
Woman portrays that as his child for 5 years?
Okay, it was a mistake.
A mistake?
It wasn't a mistake. She intentionally found a man, hooked up with him, got pregnant, and tried to pass off the responsibilities to another man. That is not a mistake. That is very intentional.
Raised her.
A mistake is putting extra ketchup on my french fries. A mistake is accidentally turning off the TV.
This is ridiculous.
How do you accidentally get pregnant by somebody else? Do you even know who the father is?
It doesn't matter who the father is.
It doesn't matter who the father
No, it
is.
does.
Just right
We've
now?
been in this house for 5 years raising that baby, and the other 2, they know each other as they know you as daddy.
No, yes, daddy, father, papa, all that good stuff.
Even when she's caught dead to rights, she's still trying to give the biological father more credit than the man who raised that kid for 5 years. This woman is inhuman and doesn't care about anything except her own conveniences.
But guess what? It is what it is. You wasn't honest back then, and I'm going to be honest with you right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? So I already called the police to come escort you out of here. You
called the police
100% because I didn't want no arguments. 100%. I didn't want no arguments.
You just
I didn't want no
started
fight.
one.
No. I ain't starting no argument.
Yes, you did.
I am ending a problem.
Oh my gosh.
That's what we're doing.
Now we're a problem.
No.
Now we're a problem.
Like I said, I'm not going to lie. I love the little girl. But I'm not going to continue to be a father to a child that's not mine. And I'm not going to be loyal to a woman who was never loyal to me.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe you didn't get this shit.
She committed the ultimate act of betrayal. Not only did she hook up with another man, she also lied to her husband about the child, but somehow she's still trying to be the victim in this disaster of her own creation.
So you take accountability for cheating on your husband and getting pregnant by another guy.
Do I have to explain myself to you?
No, you don't have to explain yourself to me.
Myself to you?
Maybe you should explain yourself to the world.
Outfit, by the
You
way.
are a cheating wife.
You look exactly
You are a cheating wife.
as you are a clown. Okay? You are a freaking clown.
Yeah, and you're a pregnant
That's
whore.
why you are.
And you're a pregnant whore.
No!
What?
Please, Jasmine.
What, Jasmine?
Okay, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. No. No, it's okay. No.
Oh, she's Hispanic. She gonna always throw that chandon. That's the black I gotta be thrown.
In my face.
I just did.
She brings a whole new meaning to the phrase, if the shoe fits. She hates that shoe so damn much that she literally had to take off her shoes to assault the guy who called her out for what she is.
Girl posted, I got married in 2019. 2020, I went into a psychosis and got diagnosed with bipolar. I accused him of rape. I hit him. I ran from him. My brain was telling me he was the devil and our whole marriage was built on a lie. I wanted to leave, but he didn't flinch. He didn't run. While I was placed in the mental hospital, he was waiting for me when I got out. 3 years later, it happened again. If you love someone who goes through psychotic breaks, you are so strong. Your calm words, your faith, your love speaks volumes. Real love doesn't run, it stands firm.
It's unacceptable that she thinks that she can just blame her quote-unquote mental health for the way that she treated this man. She wrongfully accused him of some of the worst things imaginable, then she used him and clearly nuded him. That man deserves a life without her in it.
In the comments, there were a bunch of women commenting how brave she was and congratulating her for getting through this, and maybe some of that is true, but can you imagine if it was a dude who did all of that to a girl, what they would be saying? Sorry, but if you lie on somebody and throw accusations of rape on them that aren't true, they should not stay with you. If a dude hit a woman and then blamed it on his mental health diagnosis, would people be out here calling him a hero? That whole entire thing is a hard pass for me, but what do you guys think?
She did horrible things to this man, but she's being called brave because she has a mental disorder. That's not brave, that's just avoiding accountability in one of the worst ways possible.
You give birth. The doctor comes into the room and asks your husband and only your husband if he wants to do a DNA test to make sure the baby's his. He says yes. Is he wrong for that?
Yes, he is wrong for that. If he wants to do it, I'ma do it, and he won't have a wife by the end of it.
Get the DNA test, make sure it's yours. If she got a problem with that, she doing something. I'm gonna be honest, she doing something.
Yeah, he's in the wrong. You should have all your trust in your wife, and you shouldn't have to question whether she's cheating or anything.
We both agree that it's fucked up.
That's a little messed up because you don't trust your wife who just gave birth to your child. Yeah, come on.
They're getting offended over this idea of broken trust over potential paternity fraud, but if she's a loving wife, she'll not only understand why it's being done, but she'll also be fine with it because she knows that the child is his in the first place.
In it. No, it's in it. I ran out of boxes, I promise. It's in there. That's the last. It's inside of there, I promise.
Oh, okay.
Look in there. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
DNA test report. Yeah. 0% paternity probability. Yeah. Yeah. Our son? Nah, yeah, that's not me. This right here say my son ain't my son.
The amount of pain that guy must be feeling right now is unimaginable. His entire world got destroyed thanks to this woman's betrayal, and now he has to deal with it while also dealing with a woman who's going to make his life even more of a living hell.
And you ain't even got nothing to explain, because this explained it already. Yeah, matter of fact, no, it's not. Go to the next page. I'm going to show you how much I'm joking. I'm going to show you divorce settlement agreement. Divorce settlement. I already pre-made it up. Divorce agreement. It's up.
What is
you know what that means? That means we over with. We over with. Get out my house. Get out my...
She's making it worse by trying to tell him that it's all a joke. There's nothing funny about lying to a man and messing with his life in such a ridiculous way.
My biggest contribution to society is that I am proof that you can be loud, annoying, crazy. I don't clean, I don't cook, I don't do any of the housewifey things, and still have a man who is successful, dotes on me, loves every single little inch of me. And you don't need to be submissive. Men are supposed to be submissive.
So let me get this straight. She doesn't cook, doesn't clean, and it doesn't even seem like she's that nice of a person. So this just kind of begs the question, what exactly does she do in the marriage when she's not openly emasculating her husband?
We've got this all wrong. This new narrative of modesty. And if you want to be modest, that's fine. But let's not tell women that they need to be these things for a man to like them, because it's not true.
Get your woman under control. This is unacceptable. How is any of this okay? I'm loud and annoying, and my husband still simps for me.
What makes it worse is how she openly does this on camera and then brags about it online. This is why simping for a woman is completely pointless. She'll just rub it in your face to the entire planet as if it's some sort of a flex.
Who is most domestically violent towards women?
Surprisingly, it's actually women.
It's not.
Yeah, no, actually, no. The highest domestic violence actually occurs a lot of the times between same-sex individuals who are women. They did a whole meta-analysis on this. What they found was when there's violence only going one way, where one partner is beating on the other, it's typically women to men. They're beating on the man. But the majority, obviously, of like domestic violence is they beat on each other. It's really the women that tend to be more violent with that stuff because women don't have a proper concept of violence.
It's insane how little we actually talk about how violent women can get towards people, but they think they deserve a pass because women are encouraged to be as emotionally unhinged as possible.
When men deal with each other, there's already inherent respect to a degree because we understand that we're capable of killing each other, right? Because we have the physicality to do so. Women don't understand this that much for a multitude of different reasons because, you know, obviously we live in a civilized world. Men don't really attack women like that, which is good. Women, when they do fight with each other, they're weak, so who cares? They don't understand the consequences and ramifications of it.
But who commits more violent crimes?
Men do in general, for sure.
Yeah, and it's against women a lot of the time.
Well, it's actually mostly against us.
Oh, it is against other men
It's
because
against
men are
us.
like a majority.
Yeah.
It's men, yeah.
Yeah, but men also create the world that you live in. Like, there's going to be pluses and negatives.
Women like this think that men walk around in this like imaginary bubble of safety, but they have no idea that men are the victims of violence as well, but they will cherry pick the one study that debunks that and then act like they are the victim. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.